he makes a lot of his own luck, but he's also maybe one of the most fortunate players that I've ever seen in any sport ever. And even if you look at his Super Bowls, he's about 3 plays away from, well, in the Super Bowls themselves, he's 2 plays away from being 5-5. If Kyle Shanahan runs the ball on 2nd and 1, they probably lose that game.
Yeah.
If Seattle runs the ball instead of throwing it, they probably lose that game. They're 5-5. And then there's the tuck rule. So he's had so many like games where he's so lucky. And even the Rams Super Bowl was garbage. What, they went 10-3 or whatever that was, 13-6, whatever the hell the score was in that game. Like, so here's the thing, man. Has he ever had that Joe Montana? Oh God, now you guys got me going. The Joe Montana signature 55-10 ass kicking type game when Joe Montana played the best quarterback and offense in the world in Dan Marino and absolutely schooled them. The legendary drive at the end of Super Bowl 23. Montana just had these moments. I don't know. Again, Brady's got the resume and he's the ultimate winner. But to me, I'm sorry. If you ask me who of the modern era, because I can't talk about Sammy Baugh and Johnny Unitas, but of the modern era, it's always going to be Montana for me. I'm sorry. I don't care how many Brady's won. I take Montana any day.
The majority of his Super Bowls, like number one, like, I mean, yeah, even his losses have been close. So that's credit for that, right? But you don't get credit for that because the Niners also essentially lost by a score as well, but in 11 points, right? A garbage touchdown at the end. Now, that being said, like, I think it's hard to argue against the numbers. But if you look down, and I made this point while you were out, Al, that impact is different than numbers. And I'll reiterate that I think that Bill Walsh is the greatest coach of all time and not Bill Belichick, because Belichick has the accomplishments and the accolades. Bill Walsh has the impact. And to me, like watching sports, this is why I think Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. While LeBron may have the accolades at the end of his career, scoring, assists, whatever he leads in, Jordan, his impact and what he did at the time changed the game forever. Just like Bill Walsh, the impact that he had at the time changed the game forever. That 49ers dynasty in the 1980s and also 90s as well, when they were at the tail end of it, changed the NFL in so many ways. And I will say it again, without Joe Montana, there is no Tom Brady because he's not following in anybody's footsteps.